gods and goddesses. I want to say how you doing. Salutations. I hope your day is swell. I am Terrible Waunstar. Now, gotta do the disclaimer. I'm gonna do it slow while people coming in. I'm gonna do the disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Hold on, Virgo. I can't let y'all see my hand like this. Now, not only that, hit the like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Hey, I may try to be the best reader for you. I'm trying to be. Now, the energies can go in all type of ways right now. Now, it can be flipped, reversed, twisted, any way how it's supposed to be. Virgo, you already know what's going on into your life. Now, we still going to wait in for a minute. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Josiah. I see you coming in. I say to you, you know, you get this shout out. You was the first one that made a comment, and I see everything that goes on. So with that basically being said, ooh, no, my hands. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. My hands gotta be shining right quick. So how everybody doing? I hope everybody doing swell, doing good, doing blissful again. My name is Terry Waunstar. Let's get on up into it. Now, how everybody doing? Shoot, I had to wait till everybody come in. They be making delays and stuff for everybody. Now, again, the title of this one, the curse they put on you is finally breaking, okay? The curse that somebody had on you is finally breaking. Now, it's always positive vibes on here. Shout out to Sexy Slim, the goddess. I see you. Josiah, I see you too. Now, shout out to my A1, my day ones, to my mods. Ashley, I see you. We're going to do shout outs right quick for about a little 30 seconds right quick. Shout out to you. Raven, I see you, Queen. Shout out to you. A1 to my mods, man. To God's mods in the universe. I hope everything be blissful out there for you and everything goes swell. Now, with that basically being said, shout out to Miss Sawi Oracle. Krishanda, I see you, Queen. Don't think I ain't forget about you. I see you, Queen. I hope you doing good. Now that's somebody that's a story. That's a story. But my A1 day was though the story. But every time I think about that, I still get chuckled to this day. Again, shout out to Greenwater Tarot. If you're doing your thing out there, you know, keep doing what you're doing, Queen. Healing energy is the best energy, no matter what. Shout out for the super chat as well. Now, Christina, shout out to you as well. Let's go and jump up into this. I ain't gonna tell the story. I'm not gonna tell the story because I got time to, but put it like this. Y'all shout out to Cashapp. Like, I'm gonna give her a huge shout out because if it wasn't for her. Okay. If it wasn't for her, it's okay. She said, "Go ahead." Okay, I can tell the story because normally, you know, I'm very respectful. Now, here we go. Now, what happened was, okay, I think I had like 2,000 subs. It was like way back. And I live in Nashville, right? I live in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. So if y'all want to know the location, that's where I'm at, okay? Now, here we go. So I was turning around going on a nature trail because that's what I normally do on the weekend. And you know, I go to the nature trail or whatever. So what happened was Krishanda was at work, but this is one of my normal gas stations I go into, right? And now people in Nashville do know me. You know, I am known in Nashville in certain areas, right? But this one, so I had to go get some gas, and it's like right down the street. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta get y'all a little laughter right quick. Y'all forgive me. Now, so I was in there getting some gas. And she was the cashier. So she was like, "Hey." I said, "Yeah." I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Let me get pumped." So she was like, "Ooh, you sound like somebody I know." She was like, "You sound like somebody I know." I'm like, "Ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about." Because, you know, I'm not thinking that people in my town really watch me, right? So I'm like, "No. I don't know who you're talking about." She's like, "Ooh, and you sound like him too. Let me pull him up." I said, "Go on and pull him up." So right then, my intuition kicked in right there. I knew she was talking about me, but you know me, I'm the shy ones out in public. So I don't really like, you know, sometimes I don't like being seen or whatever. So now, the funny part about it is though, cause when she came and pulled me up, I said, "Tarot with Waunstar." She was like, "Oh yeah. Let me get her." I'm like, "Ma'am, calm down." Now, some of the people who get readings from me gonna die laughing with this because the first time you come to me and you feeling like, look, I'm a human just like you. And Krishanda, she made my day because she made me know that I was doing things right. But it chuckled me because that was the first time somebody actually looked at me as a fan. And I'm just a regular individual like you. I go through problems like y'all. But that story is still funny to this day. It's funny. It's just as funny as Virgo, take my hand. Okay, all right, let's get on up into this. I'm sorry, I hope I made y'all bad. I apologize. Well, I ain't apologize, but I apologize. But nah, she has a great, beautiful spirit. Like, cool. That's one person I can say. Like, when I met her, that was a cool. Like, that's my people right there. So, shout out to you, Kashonda. Now, all right, Chaylee, Stephanie, Butterfly Heart. All right, let's get into this read. We're gonna go. I shout out everybody out. Okay, so here we go. Now the title of this one is "The Curse They Put on You Is Finally Breaking." Okay, Virgo. The verse they put on you is finally breaking. Spirit, let's go in prayer first. Spirit guys ain't the universe. I thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel, especially Virgo and Crosswatcher, right? Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint of understanding towards our highest good and highest expectation. Now, anybody with any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to send that energy to the universe in abundance of love, okay? Ashe, amen. Now, someone around you, this could be you or somebody else, Virgo, done dodged a major unexpected event, right? From being in some type of mental bondage. This can be like, and this is very seriously dealing, like, we've been on a couple of days with past trauma. So I feel like right now you are finally breaking a generational curse, right? And when I say you are breaking a generational curse, it's not saying about your accolades on a material level. It's more of on a mental and spiritual level that you are breaking down from the I can't into I can, okay? Now some of y'all go check that reading out too. Now, not only that, but it's helping you now understand the cycle of how to get through mental stress, mental depression, mental uplifting your mental health, as well as anxiety from past, anxiety from situations that may be recent. It's just against anything that was unexpected for you that have been blocking you or that has been hindering you. It's because spiritually you've been having a chain on you that's been linked down from the programming from your family lineage, okay? Now, not only that, just take it as it resonates. Don't get mad at me. Now, not only that, I feel like right now you are starting to nurture yourself, and where you are starting to understand more about you mentally. Like you are starting to love more about you. Some of you may have started been exercising more. Some of you may have been stargazing, or maybe I can't say it like this, and y'all may think I'm crazy when I say this, but I feel like also that you are starting to be more compassionate and nurturing with yourself is because with this solar flare, people don't understand, like for the awaken, this solar flare is already uplifting your energy into over a maximum voltage of being of empathy, of being astral traveling, telecommunication. Like Virgo, right now you are elevating to a point where you are beyond your own surge, and this is helping you break through the mental anguish, or you feeling like you trapped, or you feeling like you being stuck, or you feeling like you being stagnated about any type of foundations, any type of changes, or anything that you're trying to come in harmony and transition on. Shout out to you, Gigi. I see you. Now, not only that, the mental bondages that you are releasing is helping you build yourself back up, Virgo, and you finally moving on, and you finally releasing the things that honestly bother you, okay? Now, you have been working hard at this, and when I say hard, it can be 8 hours, 8 days, 8 years, 18 months. It can be somewhere, or even like we can go to 80 for some. I don't think I got a lot of 65 plus, but if you up in that caliber, it can be some stuff that you starting to understand too in your life. Take the age. It's not about the age, it's about the energy. Now, it's something that you finally coming clean from, something that you finally understand. Again, something that you nurturing about, that you finally being in unity where you can see things even more clearly now, since you understand about the toxicity. You start to understand about the things that was holding you down, the things that you was bound to, the patterns that you had to change into your life, Virgo, and it did create a new starting point. Now, this can really affect you if you got Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with one that help you understand that the toxic energy or the toxic ways that you was being more fruitful of, or not fruitful, more things that you was seeing a reflection of, you was projecting it into your life, Virgo, and it's all because now you finally found a truth to express yourself and express the ways that you need to get yourself together, okay? Now, again, you building yourself back up, and you no longer letting things bother you. You've been working hard, you've been letting things be unveiled, and now things are finally coming it's coming to fruition so it can set you free, and things must come clean. So things have to be unveiled. Now, someone around you may be still trying to rush you about some type of situation, Virgo. And when I say rush, I feel like you are starting to remember the truth and the expressions that you need for you to be more compassionate about the life that you're doing. And now you're starting to celebrate from you being broken. You are starting to celebrate now you being united with new soul tribe members. You are no longer suffering from the toxicity from you being tied down from the lack of the past that you had, all because of some type of way that you're trying to move forward, okay? Now, whatever after that, now, even though someone's rushing you, you noticing the bad ways, the toxic behaviors, again, the patterns, the acknowledgments, dealing with all the conflict, so you started to keep some distance, or it may be some distance as you are starting to understand about the mistakes that you have made. And I'm not talking about like, yeah, I made a recent mistake. I'm talking about the pattern of the mistakes. The reason why you keep going into this over and over and over and over. The reason why you keep allowing people in your life this way and that way. And it's all because now you start to understand more about you, about your gift, about your abundance, and created this new spark within you instead of keep dealing with the past. Okay, Virgo? But now you're no longer feeling like a victim. And this has created a space for you to start going through the proper healing for your pure personal happiness. When I say pure personal happiness, I'm talking about new level. They ain't even want me to say that, but I'm going to say it. New levels, new forms of way you will communicate. You won't be choked up about certain situations. You'll be more hyped up about your life now, and understanding that you breaking cycles. You are no longer letting past situations hinder you. And when I'm saying this is helping you and your kids for your legacy. It's like it's no more of this, no more of that, okay? So what we're going to work on right now, we got to do the meditation. Shout out to my, make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe. So what we're going to work on is inner truth, okay? This is going to help you with communication. Since you seen me get choked up, it's funny how everything's coming to alignment. And we do this all the time. So thank you, universe. Now, not only that, it's going to help you integrity and truth. So it's going to bring balance to your vocal cords and your throat area, okay? Now, it assists your immune system as well. Opens clear communication and balance your metabolism. How interesting is that? Now, not only that, hold the left hand cup facing upward. Bring the right hand palm facing down, cupped over the top of the left hand with the fingers resting on the outer edge of the left thumb, Bring hands into belly center. Now, this is what we're going to focus on, okay? Great rising to you. Now, I speak my truth clearly with integrity and compassion. I speak my truth clearly with integrity and compassion. Now, for all my new ones, A1s, if you're watching for the first time, go and hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the family. We do about a 30-second to a minute meditation where we breathe in positive energy, let out that negative energy, and then we rock on into the reading. How about that, okay? Ashe, ashe, amen. Let's breathe in. Y'all breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it, Virgo. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance towards your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. One last time, breathe in, Virgo. I speak my truth clearly with integrity and compassion. I speak my truth clearly with integrity and compassion. Hold it. And release out, Virgo. I speak my truth clearly with integrity and compassion. I speak my truth clearly with integrity and compassion. Ashe. Ashe, amen, baby. Let's go ahead and get up in this reading. Let's see what's going on for these Virgos. And let's see what y'all breaking. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening first. Now, make sure y'all please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Yes, it does help the channel go. Shout out to Shauna and Raven, my beautiful, beautiful queens out there that's been rocking with me since day one. And either all my other A1 day ones, I ain't forgot about you. If you're new to the family, I rock with you on that too. So let's go ahead and see what's up with the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whatever is in your chart, okay? Spirit guides ain't the universe. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Oh, so you determined. Okay. So So Virgo, I see right now it may be something that you still tied down to, that you are really trying to break yourself from, or it's something that you starting to understand by you breaking this generational curse and this cycle. Is dealing with you being tied down in toxic relationships where it don't build. Ooh, interesting. Now Virgo, got to pull this one back. We got the Devil card basically being clarified by the Three of Pentacles basically being in reverse. Now, I could feel like, since I said the Three of Wands in reverse, it could be some type of tension that you may be dealing with, okay? Now, dealing with a partner or dealing with somewhere you're trying to grow and expand. I feel like right now, for my masculines right now, I feel like the energy that you may be carrying, you may be having the willpower to try to move towards your future, but you don't know how because you being frustrated. Now, to my divine feminines, I feel like you are sad and maybe in despair because mentally, emotionally, what's going on into your life is something that you may be trying to pull yourself apart from dealing with somebody. And the reason why, it may be some type of stalemate energy or some type of avoidance. Shout out to Dallas. I see you, baby. Now, not only that, I also feel like right now you may be blindfolded to the fact that this partnership may be suffering, or some of you may be acknowledging that, or it may just be from the way that I'm seeing it, it may be the toxicity from the programming that you have seen growing up with your parents. Probably for some of you may been having bad relationships, and some of you just been programmed where when somebody come in to give you exactly what you need, you just may feel like something's going wrong. You may feel like somebody done sowed some bad seeds, or mentally you may have been thinking in a negative spot about spring, about you trying to move forward, but you acknowledging that you can't move away from a certain type of individual. Now, I also feel like right now, even though things are being in a situation where it is being tied down, it feel like you being trapped in a situation, it feel like it may be some destruction that always create the partnership to fail no matter what you do. And this is dealing with love, and this is dealing with friendships, okay? Now, work-wise, yeah, your attitude, I'm seeing that your attitude can get in the way, or somebody done pour some seeds into you about in a career that gave some type of avoidance about you actually stepping forward into growing, and it created that job for you to be stagnated or suffering. Or this could be you in a relationship where y'all both don't see each other eye to eye, which created this to suffer and hit some type of stalemate situation. And now you finally seeing the truth and clarity that you need again to nurture yourself, while them sad by when them bad seeds was being sown or sowed, however you want to say it. Now, not only that, I feel like some type of change is coming into play dealing with this toxic energy, okay? Now, this could be you getting the understanding and an epiphany, Virgo, of you finally acknowledging the truth about the toxic behavior, and you starting to pass on and from codependency to being more nurturing with your own self, masculine and feminine energy combined in one for you. Now, I also feel like it could be a situation that you already know. In order to move forward, or in order to expand into a solid foundation into what you want externally, dealing with a relationship, the mental anguish that you've been having has been causing a stalemate. But now you having the courage to pack your things and probably leave a situation. You probably got the courage to walk up out of an old job, or maybe you had the courage to change your life into the better, okay? Now, I feel like with this toxic energy that you have been suffering with, it did take you down the wrong road, Virgo, because we got the Hierophant basically being in reverse. So I feel like the information that this person was trying to give you on your day-to-day, or the situation that you may be in, it probably wasn't comfortable to you. It probably wasn't bringing no type of information. Like, this person may again being in distance with you, or maybe you done packed your bags and created some type of distance, because now you starting to listen to your ancestors. Now you starting to be intuitive to understand what's going on into your life. And with that basically being said, Virgo, even though you may see the information at hand right now, you still don't want to see it for what it is, because you still being blindfolded to the fact that you need to take the strength, the courage, and the understanding to stand on what you believe in, Virgo, instead of you always trying to put this all on you. Now, I feel like right now, the truth is already here dealing with a person. The truth is already here dealing with you. Because now you are going, remember, this is programming, right? Remember, this is you doing a mental programming from what you've seen from your past for some of you. But also you got to understand, you are starting to see the truth from every relationship that you have been in, that you have failed from. And now you finally see the key with the truth and clarity that you need. Instead of having a lack of commitment or a lack of doubt or a lack of trust in people, you finally had to allow this new starting point to take place. You had to finally allow to start to let spirit turn around and make a second chance for you to grow. Or it may be you stop doing a second chance with an individual in order to find that second chance and that opportunity to make it right with you. Now, not only that, Virgo, I also sense and see that you may stop loving yourself. Or you may stop loving someone who created this lack of commitment, this lack of passion. But you always was optimistic to see the possibilities. You was always optimistic to take a risk. And even though it's been challenging, you have honestly took a risk now to start something new. Now, I feel like some of you Virgos, I feel like some of you may have been scared to fail. Yeah, I said it. Some of you may have been scared to fail. Some of you may have been nervous to return back to the things that was challenging to you. You got to also understand, also with these solar flares, and I'm talking, let's say, theoretically, I'm also speaking about the solar flares, even though it's enhancing, like I said, like a super core. So like by you being the gifts that you got, just imagine that times 10 with the solar flares, because they starting to happen. And people don't understand about it, do your own research about solar flares. But now, not only that, I'm just saying, even though you being more recharged, you being more free experience, free spirited to start over, to start new, you're gonna blossom. And the thing about it is, you are no longer letting people come back in that is not making amends or accepting or taking accountability for the things or the actions that they done. Now again, this is dealing with a partnership, but it's still also dealing with the traumatic root issue of what you have seen growing up. So Virgo, right now I feel like you are starting to make that opportunity, because on a spiritual level, you see everything that you need. Spiritually, you got that positive light. Spiritually, some of y'all are very chosen. And when I say chosen, and I ain't talking about chosen like chosen. I'm talking about like you had to go through this because God or the universe is about to put you on platforms and put you in spaces where you are about to change the world. Again, you got the courage now to go through your dark night of your soul. You got the courage to change your behavior. You have got that. You have came to the age right now where you are starting to curing yourself before the aging take place, before you become an ancestor. And I'm saying right now, you are breaking a generational curse where even your ancestors, the ones before them, the ones you don't even know, is doing things for you. So for one, I shade to the ancestors, because they doing a lot for you that you don't know. They are showing you how people truly operate. They are showing you now how to get through the witchcraft, how to get through the negative mindset, how to get through the hex that people try to go with. And if y'all don't understand about the colors, what you see, orange represents happiness. So somebody had a curse on you so you wouldn't be happy. Somebody had a curse on you so you wouldn't do them things. But today they are alive because I don't believe in them. And a way for you to stop a curse, you got to stop believing in it. Now, not only that, now a generational cycle or generational curse, you got to stop the programming that you have been raised by. Sit up there, deprogram it. Understand that the information that you was raised by really wasn't information. It's just what our parents tried to do, or the people that raised us tried to do for us off of survival. Take that and take that out. Now you put in, I am a new vessel, I am a new Virgo, I am a new light, and then take out that old negative mindset. So it's like you are turning around and taking your whole avatar, taking out the old mindset, because from 3 to 12 years old, statistical facts, most child or children learn from that time frame. That's the learning or the programming curve, 3 to 12. So imagine you from 3 years old to 12 seeing toxic relationships that you even didn't know was toxic. That's what you was raised to. Hit that like button. Now, the negative mindsets, the people that was around you, I can't get it like this, I gotta work like this. You are breaking all the negative mindsets, the witchcraft and the hexes that people ever put on you, because you found your happiness. You found out who you are. You are fine with you being you. Self-love. You poured all your intentions back on you. You start creating that new life because you deprogrammed the old and you reprogrammed the new. And your spirit guide seen that. And that's why they got you avoiding situations, blocking people out, pushing people away, because you escaping for all the arrogant ways that people couldn't help you on this journey going forward. They was blocking you. They was stopping you. Arrogant ways. You made them, you just wanted somebody to see them. And what happened was they wanted you to be infatuated. They wanted you to be all about them. They didn't want to do nothing else. But see, what you don't know, your spirit guides and universe is watching everything that's going on. Even though it is deep, even though you is obsessed with this person. But spirit had to make you escape so you could see the reality of a person who they really are. That's why some of y'all got decisions dealing with your happiness. You can go left and be more nurturing and be more assuring and be more caring and compassionate with yourself. Or you can go right and be more action and be more assertiveness. But the key thing is you can't go this way. This is a life-changing event over something you may be obsessed with. All because you got to go through the lessons. Deja vu may be coming into play. You may be seeing things over and over. Again, different people, same energy. You starting to believe and you took off the mask. You start seeing yourself for who you are. You start doing that inner work. You start doing that childhood work, Virgo. And now you're starting to understand all the information, even though somebody may have been spying on you, or even though you may have been spying on someone. You know the energy of the aspect of what's going on. You are starting to find your way back to where you need to be. And people are spying on you. But the thing about it is, with the King of Wands, you going back to look at everything that you came from. Some of y'all started with nothing, and you let the universe lead and guide you the way you be. Yes, you are still ambitious on the actions that you are going, and you really on top of your A game. You not letting nobody sit up and do you like that, and that brought so much attraction to you. You are probably being so attractive. You are like the light in the darkness of a jungle. You're the only light, so everybody's gravitating towards you, good or bad. But this time you are spiritually in a joy mode where everything is coming your way because you have went through the long journey. You have went through the strife. You have went through the stress, and you still was loyal to spirit. You were still loyal to yourself, and you never stopped believing in you. And that's how you break in a generational curse. Spirit guys ain't the universe, and you broke it. You start relying on people that you already knew that was against you, man. A ma'am, a king, a queen. You had to go against the biggest of the biggest. And they was the ones who was trying to keep you down. And this is the bad part about it, because Spirit is showing me a whole new aspect of this. You start finding the best interest of what you had to do, because right now you had to do that. You are like a mother figure right now. You had to step out. Like for you, Virgo, and you breaking these cycles, it's dealing with people, it's dealing with relationships, but it's also dealing with you battling you. You not believing in you. You went back and thought about all the places that you came from, right? And then even though these unworthy, untrustworthy people, you seen the truth about them. Even though you got the clarity and understanding, you start letting your ancestors, as you was manifesting things for your best interest, and you had to walk away from people in toxic cycles that was turning around and bringing you down the wrong road. And that's what I said. They got mad, and now since you done broke the family generational cycle, you done broke the negative mindset cycle, and now people are turning around, can no longer portray you, because even though you had a bad decision in your past, you're not making it now. Somebody made a bad decision as you walked away, because your cups wasn't being filled, because they wasn't even thinking right. They were full of ego. They were full of greed. They were full of being demised. They were full of trying to take you back, but you started expressing yourself. This would make them start being trying to find more information. And yes, it was challenging for them to do that, but now with the generational curse, you know what broke it? Main thing, what they say in all books. I don't care if it's the Quran. I don't care what books it is, the Bible or which one. It's all about love. You brought the cycle about unconditional love, overflowing love. You stop pouring that love into people and start pouring it into yourself, and that's when you start investing in yourself, and it start going towards your future. So Virgo, don't even feel like that, because right now people chasing you. I told you, people chasing you. And they trying to chase you for your heart. People don't represent. They trying to chase you for your heart. They're trying to chase you for your money, your abundance, your energy, because you got a very vibrant, lucky energy, Virgo. They trying to run towards you now, but you said nope. I'm no longer gonna be chained down. No longer gonna be chained down. That's what I'm saying, Virgo. You don't. Some of y'all don't even want to be committed right now because somebody's you trying to find the promises in yourself, and people want to come in and marry you now. People understand who you are. Remember, you attracting a whole lot of things, but the only thing you unsure about is the people that's coming in your life. Are they sneaky, manipulative? Do they got an agenda? But Spirit want me to tell you right now, Virgo, you can't think about that no more. You better off staying happy and keeping your mind clear and letting things flow. You will no longer have to worry about hurtful words. You will no longer have to worry about resentment. You no longer have to worry about being angry, Virgo, because you know why? You still don't no longer have to worry about being resistance, being alone, being to yourself, only trying to find love from others because you find love with you. You don't got to be timid, baby. You don't got to resist that what Spirit is about to do to you. You ain't got to worry about them people that's lusting after you because it's everybody lusting after you now. That energy that you carry, on the reason why you're not trying to do that because you better off not even dealing with that type of energy. Again, this is breaking generational cycles. Remember, if you go in your mind right now and think about your parents and all the stuff they done in front of you, all the things they done said, all the things you let absorb in because you think you knew what was right. But now look at it now and look at the same behavior patterns and look at it in your relationship. Look at it at your job setting. Now what I'm saying is you ain't take a loss. You're not being fragmented. You're no longer going for rejection because you got new opportunities coming in, Virgo. Even though poor choices that we all made, it creates new possibilities and new beginnings. Now, you still thinking before you react. So I do like that. Even though the energy still kind of new to you, or still kind of vibrant to you, you still being analytical and perceptive of how you want things to grow. And this what helps you cut through the generational curses. You took that genuine leap of faith when you needed to take that leap of faith, Virgo. Now, not only that, you're no longer feeling trapped. You're no longer feeling stuck. You're no longer feeling tied down because some of y'all was Houdinis. Again, you no longer feeling destroyed. You no longer, somebody got their power back. You no longer feeling shattered. You no longer extending out a open hand. Some people broke around you. Some people see the shatter and now they being broke. Now they got to go through what they treated you like. Now you telling them someday, maybe other time. Now they want to see all the colors and see all different aspects of the life. Now they see your power. Now they see your structure. Now they see your happiness, and now they see you walking in your own footprint because you no longer want to put foundation on people. You turned your back on that still, but the main thing about it, you said nope. You turned my world upside down. I don't have time for mixed signals, mixed emotions. I overcame that. That's what I don't want in my life anymore. You no longer kept distance because you have healed yourself to the point to stand up to them and say, yeah, I made a bad decision. Yeah, I made a bad choice, but guess what? Spirit had to lead me down that way because I was hanging on to something for too long. I was being too clingy for something too long. I was being too obsessive obsessing for somebody to give me the things that I want instead of letting go, because when you was out in the cold, you was feeling shattered and destroyed. Then when you walked away, you started hanging on to your dignity, to your pride. You no longer confused. You no longer being uncertain. You no longer being unsure. Even though you thought a person wanted to leave with you, now they want to bring a foundation, but you no longer stressed out about the situation. You started to love yourself exactly who you are. You started to allow the wheels to turn because you accepted destiny for how it is, Virgo. And now, not only that, Virgo, you started to look out. You started to make plans. You started to put actions. You said, look, I got a new starting point in my life. I got something new. I got the effort and I got the energy, even though right now I'm not letting it bother me. I don't care what my daddy done back in the day. I don't care what my mama done back in the day. I started to acknowledge when I look at them and started to acknowledge everything that was going on in their life, and it wasn't perfect, but you start to understand, Virgo, it's okay you had to go through that because you had to learn through the avenues, the agony, the stress, the cycles, and now you happy and now you free because you found the truth and clarity that you need from every lesson that you had to learn from the times they stabbed you in your back every single time, but you still fighting. You never gave up. Even though when you felt it like you was at the bottom, you still relied on spirit. You still relied on yourself. Even though when things had to go down, you didn't understand it had to be an old ending for something new. And that's what Spirit want me to tell you right now. You got a new beginning of peace, new beginning of balance. You are no longer broken. You are no longer afraid. Friendships are coming in that are trustworthy because you done took away all the masks around people when you were left out in cold. And you even took the mask off yourself. Some of you actually actually being the Virgos that you truly meant to be. You are no longer worried about influences. You are no longer worried about reoccurring cycles with the past and third parties and all of this and the other, all because that hurt from the past, you had to let it go. That something truthful had to come to you to give you an epiphany to keep your mouth shut right quick, when you had to shut up, retreat, go back, reanalyze, overlook yourself, and realize it was a cycle within you that you had to fix. And now you got the information or the data stored into your mind to help you move forward. Can I get a stop for that? Sound like I want to say, well, give me an amen too. Can I get a star and an amen? I shake. Let's see what else that we have. Spirit guides ain't the universe. What else do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? They mad. Virgo, they mad. They can't control you no more. They mad. Now they mad. The reason why is now you starting to see both sides of a picture. You start to understand now what to do when it came to some type of truthful situation that hurt you. You learn how to overcome and overexpand. You call somebody bluff. You seen they was pretending. You still didn't care about it. You accepted things exactly for how they are. You no longer wanted to stop the wheels from turning or stop the wheels from spinning or doing anything like that in your life. You start to walk more in your own zen. You start to walk more in your own balance. You starting to calm yourself down, Virgo. You don't care about hidden secrets anymore. You don't care about what a person do. You got the clarity and the understanding about you right now, Virgo, that when people try to put you in chaotic situations, every time you tried to birth something new, or every time spirit was trying to birth you in your direction that you was going, you had to acknowledge and understand about the things that's going on into your life, Virgo. Okay, not only that, even though you are colorful, people do look at you differently. People do take advantage of you, Virgo, but I feel like you are no longer clinging onto anything like that. Even though when you was down and out and you didn't have the courage, the strength, and you was starting to be a genuine risk within yourself, Virgo, you still hung into the masses. You still had the fireworks to push forward through your life. You still was trying to keep yourself balanced and do everything that you had to do to make it right, Virgo. Now, even though a person is feeling sad about you now, and I feel like this been for like 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, somebody's still sad. Because now they can't control you no more. You know why? Because you are no longer entertaining the energy. You rather do something else for a solid foundation emotionally. You intuitive enough to keep yourself still balanced with spirit. Now, not only that, you have boxed yourself into a situation where if it ain't about love, or if it ain't about a good choice, or if it ain't about something that is going to help us grow on a mutual aspect, because people don't understand when you look at the Lovers card, look at how they're looking at each other. You want something that's going to be passionate, something that's going to be love, and something's gonna be so divinely meant where it makes you change, but it makes you change in a good way. Not, Virgo, not to change it out of control, not to change it out of deceit, not to change it because somebody want to do something behind your back, not to change because they want to lust over you. That's this love right here. If you're looking at it, it's that powerful type of love. If you look at the background and see the red represents power. It represents authority. The yellow represents being in sync and happiness and harmony. It's you being the nurturing to yourself, as well you being assertive to know about the things that keep you balancing your harmony and growth. Because you're healing. You're healing. You know how to cut things off now, Virgo. You know how to accept things for the way they are, Virgo. And people around you upset because they still out here like, Virgo, take my hand. It ain't this, Virgo, take my hand. And y'all know the difference, because this one is like, Virgo, let me lift you up. Let me show you who you are. Let me show you that you special. Let me show you that you are genuine. Let me show you your cup can be filled. Not the one like, Virgo, take my hand because I'm finna manipulate you. I'm finna use you like a puppet right now. I'm finna sit up there and make you so mentally anguished. I'm gonna turn around and have you doing A, B, C, D, F, G all because I need you to, because I need your energy. It ain't no stuff like that. You like, nah, man, I ain't going for that no more. If it ain't this, if it ain't compassionate or genuine, and if you can't feel it like that, Virgo, and if it ain't helping you release the past trauma that you gone through and heal, because you already done it, you already took mask off people, you already went through the karmic cycles, you already know about the past situation people that you dealt with that was ungreedy, untrustworthy, people didn't want to put a foundation in your life. You accepted all of that and allowed them wheels to turn. So this is how you see the program mean of you, anybody around you in your past tried to win at all costs. Yeah, this energy is flipping everywhere. Trying to win at all costs, trying to keep you in mental anguish. You understood how to break free from it. And that's what you're breaking free from, Virgo. You being more nurturing. You being more abundant. You being more fruitful. You being more in that stability where you know everything that you got going on is good for you now. You starting to believe in you, Virgo. And some of y'all women, I can say it like this. Normally I don't say it, but I'm going to say it. The way how this queen looking, she looking like I don't need no man. And now to my men, you be like, I don't need no woman. Because right now you so focused on your bag and people are jealous of how you do it too, Virgo. And I'm going to tell you, watch out for some of your friends because you so graceful with it. You so charming with it. You always put anything you touch, you nurture. But now you got to understand, you got to step down on that decision, baby, instead of being exhausted, instead of going back and forth with the same old things. And I feel like majority of you found that what you craving and what you longing for, dealing with prosperity, dealing with you opening up your crown chakra. Not only that, for you being more intuitive and assertive to know that in your life, you're no longer being controlled. That Virgo, in your life, you want to bond with somebody. You want that intimacy. You want it, but right now it's either you or something like I said before. You want this intimacy like this. You want somebody that you can do research and read and be knowledgeable with. Somebody that's going to understand you for you, Virgo. But not you always hitting your breaking point. Not you always got to go to your final straw dealing with past type of situations because there's no more cloudy judgments there. You no longer letting that be cloudy for you. The twin flame in the mirror, and you understood the lessons now from the emotional storms that you done been through, the things that affected you, dealing with secrets and mysteries that you kept concealed deep within yourself that created your future or created present moments with loss, grief, and depression, all because it was unexpectedly. You wasn't thinking people would treat you, do you the same way how you treat them. You wasn't thinking that. But now you understand the lessons from the mental karma cycles that spirit try to get you to understand. And this is dealing with you because you got the epiphany. You got the understanding. You got that, that how you cut on that switch. You got that download dealing with toxic people. The ones that kept you stressed out, the one that kept you in anxiety, the ones you couldn't sleep at night, the ones that wanted to promise you great things in your life and great abundance and with stability, but however, you had to change all of that and start going to yourself because the person took you down the wrong road, but now spirit is leading you the right way. So this is how you still breaking the curses because you follow intuition. Virgo, I'm proud of you. You no longer accepting things to be one-sided. All the promises and the demands that never been met created this anxiety dealing with this toxic person that you was dealing with. But now you finally got the understanding that you was overdosing all your energy into the wrong things and it was messing up your future. And now you had to move on. And now people want to come clean. Now people coming clean after probably years of karma that they probably had to go through. And they know in order to break it, you got to release it. And you express yourself. And you like, it's cool. It's understandable. New cycles for different people. But I'm not hanging on to it no more if it's going to stop me from my abundance. If it's going to stop me. Nah, and this what created you to miss the tower pump. The tower moment, Virgo. Ashe. Yeah, you'll have memories. You'll dwell about it, but you dwelling on your abundance. Now you distracting them. Now they had to go through the changes. Now they sidetracked because you're not feeling in the spell no more. You're not feeling hopeless, Virgo. You're not feeling rejected no more. You finally understand your worth. You finally understand your value. You no longer want to be committed with old things that's not helping you grow like that lover's card. If it ain't choosing you right, you don't care what it is. Family, old family. If it's your own home or your temple, you getting together, you being committed to the things you need to be committed to you. And this will help you again with the transcendence. It help you with that growth. Because even though you wasn't imagining all of this, you start to follow your intuition. And now people coming in trying to give forgiveness. Now you forgave yourself. And this was what bringing you returning to the place you need to be. You no longer thinking about people, no longer desiring them and this, that, and the other. Only thing you doing is releasing, letting go, and moving on to the better from any type of distractions, even if it's a soulmate. And now I feel like now this soulmate or you maybe hoping for change, and now this soulmate expecting for you to come back because they still got the chemistry with you. That's the bad part. Now they want a second chance of reconciliation, Virgo, but right now they got to come clean with themselves in order for you to grow. Like I said, like the lover's card. Y'all got to be in tune with each other. Y'all got to be engaged with each other. So in the spiritual sense right now, the battles is over. You no longer going through any type of demands. You no longer fighting over any addictions, no mental anguish anymore. Now you got to the point now some of y'all are teaching others how to get through this. Now you looking at your demons and smiling at them in the face like, nah, boo, you can't get me. I overcame you. You're not even letting that enter in your body, what I'm saying. So right now you got an awakening and you remember where you came from. And dealing with people, that's not giving you again that energy that you need, you being silent. No words. You ghosting. Virgo stuff. You ghosting. Now they all afraid. Now they're in the pain because again you face your enemy. You facing it. You face the conflicts. You face the clashing, and now you're not thinking about it no more. You put yourself away from it. You put distance around it. Now people still trying to get in your energy, but you're not doing it. You graceful enough to give them what I'll help you what you need, but when it comes to any type of conflicts, nah, I don't feel like partaking and drinking into that because right now I done found a finale for me to get myself to where I need to be in my life. Hanging on, they are you hanging on to your dignity, but you still ghosting people. You still being invisible because these new starting points that you got in your life, Virgo, created that farewell for the ending. Spirit had to give you this new starting point, so a new person may be coming in that's no longer going to be conflicted with you. Now I feel like it's going to be the spark and an understanding for new opportunities all around the board once you stop hanging on to what's greed for you, because somebody still got chemistry with you and it's still a soulmate connection. But I feel like you either had to find you for you, Virgo, or I feel like you broke the generational curse because this episode put you in so much anguish for this new starting point to take place. You've done a lot of research dealing with emotions, dealing with being inspired out of control. That was the main lesson. Dealing with suppression of emotions. That was the main lesson that you learned. And now you set yourself free. You finally free. And now you got the recognition that you love and that you deserve. Ashe. Ashe. Amen. Now, not only that, I can tell y'all a secret again. Like I said before, I don't believe in. I believe in like the laws of the universe. But far as a hex or a curse, somebody put a curse on me, I don't believe it, because if I let you enter that wordplay into my mindset, then I'm receiving the transmitters. I'm receiving the information to go into my mind as above to come down and do me like that. So I don't believe in it. Now, this right here, this reading really helped you understand who you are today. If you got it, if you paid attention, it shows you who you are today and how to break the generational cycles, how to break that generational curse, dealing with bad jobs, bad family, poor leadership, poor relationships, toxic relationships, mental health issues. We done covered all the tracks in this reading. 111, I say. So what I'm basically saying to you as well, Virgo, even though you may feel like it's not enough going on, right? You still receiving the recognition, you still receiving the rewards, you still receiving the emotional stability. But even though when you vulnerable, don't feel like you are, because the new birth is coming in. Okay, now it's coming in. Just don't let your pride and ego get in the way. Even though somebody may be arrogant, you got to do what's best for you. Again, for your rewards to come into you. I love this reading. This was very, very good, because the curse you are breaking is dealing with people. You stood your boundaries. You stood on everything that you needed to stand for. If things, you got to deprogram to reprogram, Virgo. But I love it, because right now you not giving up on you. And I love that more than anything. You really not even worried about a relationship anymore right now, even though it is dealing with a relationship. But it seemed like whatever suffered or whatever had to go through the suffering helped you get the epiphany and the awakening, the understanding for you to become who you need to be now. So again, some of you are awakening way beyond the normal, is because you started to understand the shadow work you had to put in yourself, dealing with something that's going way back from your past. So now you have unlocked the door, dealing with your mental anguish, mental setbacks. Now, since you unlocked it, you starting to understand it. As you understand it, you starting to heal from it. As you heal from it by working on it, you are creating new possible opportunities with new lovers, new jobs, new friends, and all on the higher income bracket, all on the higher love level from once you left. Okay, so with that basically being said, can I get make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button as well. Now, first one we're going to work on: the universe has a perfect place. No, the universe has a perfect house for me and my loved ones in exactly the right location. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I am attracting my dream home now. I am attracting my dream home now. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And anytime, baby. Anytime. I receive money. I want to say it right. I receive money every day. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Alexandra, shout out to you. Queen Herman, shout out to you. Mrs. B, Stephanie, Tiffany, Sunrise, shout out to y'all also. Now, I'm a being of divine light full of unlimited potential. I am a being of divine light full of unlimited potential. Ashe, ashe, amen. And now, again, make sure you understand your importance. You know you going deep into the unknown. You going deep into the abyss, because everybody know the sun can only shine so far in the ocean, and then it gets to pure darkness. Okay, so I feel like even though you walking in the unknown and you going deep within your emotions, you are going through the healing aspects to pull out whatever you need in order to grow. Okay, Spirit want me to tell you that you may be going fast in this, you may be in pursuit, you may be impulsive about it, but you still got to walk away from the things you know that's not suitable for you, or the things that you hanging on to for too long that is stopping you from your growth going towards your dreams and the desires. Okay, now that basically being said, if you want a personal reading, it will be in the description box below. Get at me, talk to me. Everything that you need will be there. So shout out again, Ocean. I see you as well. Now, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. If you want a personal, y'all already want to know. So peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Again, I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love who? Yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Besides that, make sure y'all hit that like button. Till I see y'all beautiful souls. Till the next time. Ashe, ashe, amen, baby. Namaste. Yeah.